Over to the wall. Let's start things off with the next weather alert, the heat advisory and severe storm threat for today. From this afternoon all the way through this evening, heat first, then storms. They'll cool us down, but they'll give us that chance for flash flooding, 60+ mile-per-hour winds, and potentially an isolated tornado as well. That's something we'll be watching very carefully for you. It's not zero, but it's low. Wouldn't panic, though. We're going to have a complete team watching for you. And as we head into the afternoon and as the storms develop, we'll, of course, bring you the very latest. Right now, there are some thunderstorms, especially across South Jersey. Let me bring that to eye level here, because you could really see from about LBI to Atlantic City down to the tip toward Cape May and even back toward Delaware. We are looking at some torrential rain. And that's probably the biggest issue that we have right now is the rainfall from Strathmere all the way over to Dennis Inland, a little further down to Cape May, Stone Harbor, Atlantic City, Ocean City, everywhere in between. This entire area is seeing some training. And what that means is the same areas here are looking at the potential for some flooding rain, in some cases 1 to 3 inches just this morning. So we're going to get that out of the way. Once we do, we'll have a bit of a break, and then the heat starts to really develop this afternoon. Heat advisory in effect through 7 p.m. That does include Philadelphia, where temperatures will not only reach the 90s, but it could feel between 100 and 103. Then a slight risk of severe weather for pretty much everybody this afternoon once we get that front moving a little closer to us. Almost everybody between 73 and 75, save for Mount Pocono at 71 degrees, Dover at 77 this morning, 73 in Wildwood. So let's get into the afternoon. We start things off first with a bit of a break once we get that rain out of the way from the Jersey Shore. Then we get into about 2, 3 o'clock and the first line starts to move through. That should chop the top off our temperatures, so we probably will see our high happening a little closer to about 2, 3 o'clock. Then we have some more development as we head into the afternoon. The heating of the day bubbles up these thunderstorms, and the potential is that we could see some severe weather between 3, 5, maybe up to about 7 p.m. And then once the front passes, we start to clear things out. By the time we get into tomorrow morning, so much better. Nice and bright to start your Monday off with temperatures in the 70s by the midday and 80s with low humidity. It's going to feel really nice, and we're going to continue that trend for at least a couple of days. So the severe weather threats today: more heavy rain, very high, strong winds over 60, some large hail possible, and again, the tornado threat is not zero, but very low. Here's your 7-day forecast now. Once we get past today, no next weather alerts, at least right now in the forecast. For Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, highs in the low to middle 80s. Thursday for 4th of July, I wouldn't cancel any plans, but keep an eye out for a storm or two with a high of 93. A better chance for showers and storms as we approach next weekend.